Show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Well, today it comes from one of the men in the middle. Kevin, let me tell you, anytime you get a big man who can pass like this, it really changes the way you can play offense. It diversifies your offensive attack.
Let me ask, who is the best passing big man you played with? Australian.
Yes, big redhead, good passer down on the low block.
The #1 pick by the Minnesota Timberwolves. Nets trail by 5. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. We've got Darren Williams. Jared Sullinger is out there with Young. Then there's Anderson. And it's Frank in at the 1 spot. Young, a screen on Stuckey. And Anderson has it in the corner. To the wing on the left. Clock at 6. From the line. And the jumper is on the mark. Stuckey with it. Passes it to Chan. Back to Stuckey. Here's the dude. He's guarded by Williams. Banked in off the glass.
The defense has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Boy, I'd like to know how many of their attempts have come from inside 5 feet. It seems like everything is right at the rim.
And Anderson has it in the corner. Puts it up. Rebounded by Chan.
He thought he could knock that one down, but the defense was really all over him.
They set the pick. To the paint. Wolf passes to Gray. The three-pointer, no good. Nets trail by 5. Anderson with the ball. Picked up by Stuckey. And that one's good.
Just seems like they're finding an open lane to the hoop every time down. It's 5 buckets in a row for them in the paint.
Yeah, on the flip side, Steve, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior.
Guys, on the offensive end, we got to feed the post, all right? We're the more physical team. Right now, we're on the outside. We have to get the ball back on the inside and be the physical.
Both teams deciding to change it up. A little over a minute and a half of the 4th quarter gone now. Sloan dishes to Matthews. To the left side wing. The baseline jam. And the shot is long. Nets trail by 3. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Lowry leading the charge. Over to the wing. Here's Bogdanovich. The shot is off. The Pistons go the other way with it. Here's Sloan. Gray kicks to Matthews. Feeds it to Gray. Just 5 to shoot. And he's good on the 3-ball.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the defense still needs to keep an eye on him.
Outside Lowry. They set the screen. Pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Lowry. Out to the wing. It's Anderson with the drive, and the layup's good off the glass.
That's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
Yeah, and until they do, the problems inside are only going to get worse.
Great positioning on the putback. And that's now 6 points here for Drummond.
Now, sometimes offensive rebounds are lucky, but he anticipates and gets to the right spot before the shot goes up.
Brooklyn making some changes. Sullinger's checked in for Young. And Gordon Hayward's is subbed in for Anderson. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what the Nets coach was going over with his team. We can't let up now. If we stay and make a few plays, we'll be right back in it. His message was clear. Stay the course, Kevin.
Here's Bogdanovich. Good.
And they're beginning to fall apart a little bit defensively, especially inside.
Well, that's 4 straight buckets now at the rim.
Sloan passes to Matthews. Here's Sloan. Back to Matthews. From past the arc. And another 3 for Detroit.
Well, he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the defense.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Lowry. Pass to Bogdanovich. The Nets working the ball around now. Matthews with the steal. Down low. Here's Gray. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Well, this is how you completely rattle an opponent's rhythm.
Yeah, you know, such terrific on-the-ball defense to trigger the transition opportunity.
And it wasn't just the tough D, it was the exclamation point they put on the fast break with the slam.
The dude, he's checked in for Detroit. Here's Bogdanovich. Back to Lowry. There's the pick. And the pass to Capela. Outside Lowry. Now here's Hayward. Guarded by Chan. Shot clock at 6. That one's in there. The Detroit lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Capela. Here's Sloan. Passes it to Chan. Fades and shoots. And Detroit again with a bucket.
Risky shot there. Size-wise, I mean, he easily comes out on the short end of the stick, so to speak.
With the nice high release, he had no problem getting it off and knocking it down.
Stolen by Monroe. Here's Sloan. The big dunk at the end of the break.
Great job capitalizing on that steal and getting the easy points in transition.
Exactly how it should be done after a turnover.
1:16 left in the fourth quarter. Sullinger the screen. Lowry with the ball. Now Monroe defending. Hayward can't hit.
Well-contested shot, and they did an excellent job of not fouling the shooter.
Defense is about effort and commitment and discipline. He's a good defender because of those things.
Clock ticks down, and this is going to be a solid victory here for Detroit.
Good point, Steve. And Clark, they had to battle for this win. There were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
I like their fortitude, their toughness, particularly in terms of dealing with adversity. Anytime things didn't go their way, they just put their nose down and stayed with it. Because of that, they were able to pull away.
And so looking at their number, this will be win number 22 on the year.
And asserting themselves right from the start, guys. They'll be taking the front end of a 4-game season series between these two clubs. They've got to feel good getting the upper hand tonight against the Nets.
Beyond the actual result of this game, I think fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for the dude. He was extremely efficient offensively, getting looks, knocking down big shots all game long.
Rebounded by the Nets. And here's Hayward. And again, it's Brooklyn converting.
This run probably just a case of too little too late.
But at least they're still going after it and playing hard. It would have been very easy to throw in the towel a while ago.
And so Detroit takes this one by a big margin. And this one was such a lopsided victory.
They never let up. They were full throttle from the start.
Thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll see you next time. And now, our Jordan Player of the Game, the Dude.